Alola Pokemon trainers, Ozzymitsu here and welcome back to my channel. How are you enjoying Alola month so far? As promised, every Tuesday of this month, I'll be bringing you an Evolution Solution series episode where I analyse and compare a regional variant found in Alola with its Cantonian counterpart. If you wanted to familiarise yourself with the series as a whole, click on the icon which will take you to the entire Evolution Solution playlist. Alternatively, the link has been provided in the description below for your convenience. Today we're going to be looking at Persian and Alolan Persian. I've rambled on long enough, so let's get right into the analysis. Let's start with Cantonian Persian. Persian evolves from Meowth starting at level 28. It is a normal type, meaning it is weak to fighting, it has no resistances but does have an immunity to ghost. It doesn't have the best stats, but there is a bit to work with. It has an impressive 115 base speed stat and a base 70 attack stat, which isn't to be sniffed at. Moving on to Cantonian Persian's abilities. One of its primary abilities are Limber, which basically prevents paralysis. Its second ability is Technician, which powers up moves with a base power less than or equal to 60. So for example, Aerial Ace has a base power of 60, but a Pokemon with Technician would mean the power of this move is 90. Its hidden ability is Unnerve, which makes your foe's Pokemon too nervous to consume berries. These are all a nice selection of abilities, but in my opinion the best ability for Persian would be Technician. I'll go into detail about why I think that in a moment. In terms of a moveset for this guy, I think I'd opt for the following: Fake Out, U-Turn, Aerial Ace and Shadow Claw. Give it the normal gem, max out its attack and speed, and a little bit of HP investment. Now the reason I feel like Technician is the best ability is because of a set like this. A normal gem Technician boosted stab Fake Out can do a nice chunk of damage. U-Turn is just to scout what your opponent is going to do. Aerial Ace to cover its fighting weakness, and Shadow Claw to be able to hit ghost types super effectively. I'd opt for the Adamant nature here. Alternatively, you can opt for a set with a few alterations, the same EV spread but with a Life Orb. Fake Out for priority, Bite, Play Rough for its fighting weakness, and Protect. Again, give it the Adamant nature or Jolly if you think you'll get outsped by a Scarfed Mon with a similar base speed stat. Let's move on to Alolan Persian. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, look at its face. I'm sorry. So, Alolan Persian evolves from Alolan Meowth when leveled up with High Friendship.
Oh, friend!
It is a pure dark type, meaning it is weak to fighting, bug and fairy. It resists ghost and dark, but also is immune to psychic. Its stats are very similar to Cantonian Persian, with all of them being the same except their physical and special attack. Cantonian Persian has a base 70 physical attack stat, whilst Alolan Persian's is 60. However, Alolan Persian has a base 75 special attack stat, whilst its Cantonian counterpart has a base 65 special attack stat. Man, that was a mouthful. I could have just said vice versa, but I just like making things complicated. What we can see from here is the Cantonian variant is naturally a physical attacker, whilst Alolan variant excels in special attack. Alolan Persian, similarly with Cantonian Persian, has 3 abilities. The one ability it shares with its Cantonian counterpart is Technician, which increases the power of moves with a base power less than or equal to 60. Its second ability is Fur Coat, which halves the damage taken from physical moves. And Alolan Persian having a weakness to fighting means this ability is truly a blessing. Its hidden ability Rattle increases its speed when it's hit by a bug, dark or ghost type move, which again is a pretty useful ability for Alolan Persian considering it is also weak to bug, so it'll be nice getting hit super effectively and then getting a speed boost, if it survives that is. In terms of moveset, I really did struggle, but here is what I came up with: Nasty Plot, Dark Pulse, Power Gem to cover its bug weakness, and Thunderbolt. I'd go for max special attack, max speed and some HP investment with a Life Orb. I'd opt for the Modest ability as you'll most likely outspeed anyway. Here I personally would opt for the Fur Coat ability. I feel like it trades your offenses for a bit of defense. What I mean by this is that you can still hit hard with the Life Orb but without needing a Focus Sash. The Fur Coat ability can prove to be quite useful for surviving a super effective hit, so you have another turn to inflict some damage. Of course, because fairy type moves are mainly special, you may struggle a little bit, but who's to say Persian would stay in against a fairy anyway? Looking at the two holistically, I feel like Alolan Persian wins the typing war. Although it has more weaknesses, I feel like getting the dark type is far more beneficial because you get immunity to psychic as well as getting 2 resistances. You just get nice coverage overall. Plus Persian isn't supposed to be a defensive Pokemon anyway, and I feel the dark type complements its offensive stats. Not only this, as the dark type are now immune to prankster status moves, this can prove to be quite useful for Alolan Persian too. In terms of their abilities, I feel like Alolan Persian has better abilities. Although Cantonian Persian does have some useful abilities too, I prefer Alolan Persian's more. I'm a defensive kind of guy and its Fur Coat ability just appeals to me more. I guess you can say I'm being biased here, so feel free to let me know how wrong I am in the comment section below. In terms of their stats, it's actually a draw. They have the same stats, the only difference is Alolan Persian is more special, whereas the Cantonian variant is more physical. And because both variants get access to a plethora of special and physical moves, their stats do not limit them or force them to opt for specific sets. Although naturally through level up Persian is more physical, but TMs are Alolan Persian's saving grace. But what do I think taking competitive play out of the question? I'm kidding, it was a joke. In all honesty, I like them both, but I guess I'd go for Alolan Persian. Its fur coat ability has won me over. I'm sorry, I just really like it. What about you guys? Which do you prefer, Cantonian Persian or Alolan Persian? Be sure to let me know in the comment section below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please leave this video a big thumbs up. I really mean it. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button because it really does help me out, as well as subscribing to my channel so you never miss a video from me. Follow me on all my social media platforms, and if this video has whet your appetite for more similar videos, ensure to click on the iCard on the top right hand corner of your screen, which will take you to last week's episode of the series. And with all that being said, I'll see you guys very soon. Bye!